agent Jazzman Mahlakgane says his clients have fallen prey to fraudsters. The latest to fall prey was former Bloemfontein Celtic and Ugandan international Timothy Batabaire. Mahlakgane joins us via Zoom to chat a bit about this issue. Now, Jazzman, thank you so much for joining us, and good afternoon to you. Can you explain to us what exactly happened?
Good afternoon, Nicole, and thanks for having me. I think it's a very sad situation, Nicole, if I may. So basically what has spread across the former players, the legends, the coaches, the young aspiring players. So what these scammers do is that they'll call themselves me. They'll say, this is Jazzman speaking. I've got a contract for you for Amazulu or for Kaizer Chiefs or whatever. And then in the process, they'll then say, please hold on, speak to Mr. Sandile Zungu, and the person will pretend to be Mr. Zungu, who will then say, I'm going to put so much money into your account, or whatever the case might be, and then they'll send you a fake EFT or a cash send. And then upon that, then they'll say, I'll return you back to Jazzman, who in this case is a fake Jazzman. That person will then say, I run my own travel agent, I also run my own sport agency, so I'm going to send you a number where you must then send the cash, so I can be able to pay for your travel, I can be able to pay for your hotel accommodation. Then once that money, you've paid that money to that account, that phone, then the phone goes off. Then the real people, those people then start calling me to say, now they're calling me and say, Jazzman, you called me yesterday about this contract at Amazulu or a contract at Kaizer Chiefs. I'm on my way to the airport. Who do I speak to when I get there? I'll say, but I haven't spoken to anybody. So I've just been sending a message across all the media spectrum to say, guys, if anybody calls you, they usually use a number 073 number, I'm told, that every person who's been called in the name of Jazzman, it's not me, and I'm begging and I'm asking the nation, please do not fall onto that prey. They really are damaging and they're causing a lot of sadness into people's families, because some of these people don't even have this money. But so as soon as they hear professional contract on the card, they put their last money on the card, on the table.
I assume, Jazzman, with you having received phone calls from individuals saying they're already on their way to the airport, I therefore assume that some of these people actually went ahead and spent their money.
They did. In fact, you gave an example of Mr. Batabaire. We have been speaking to Mr. Batabaire for the past few months, and we've been not being able to meet because he's been asking for a meeting with me. And my suspicion is either these people have tracked me or they've got my number or somebody who knows me. Now, in the process, then they call Mr. Batabaire and say, this is Jazzman, and then Mr. Zungu has asked you to come and join the team to be the head coach of the MDC. Unfortunately, Mr. Batabaire put the 5,000 into that cell phone number and said to them, I'll give you 2,000 rand. It was supposed to be 7,000. Then Batabaire calls me the following day to say, Jazzman, it's me. I'm on my way to the airport. My flight is at 11 as you booked it. I said, but what are you talking about? I said, I haven't booked you the flight. I don't know what you're talking about. 2,000, the balance. I said, what balance? So I think that at that point they realized that I think that the ship has sailed. And I even said to him, he said to me, sadly, Jazzman, you don't believe these people have even molded their voice like yours. I was convinced it was you. As you're talking to me now, I'm actually surprised that why did I call you because it's got both my numbers. But the number that they called him from was not my number.
So, Jazzman, have you approached the police? Sorry to interrupt you. Have you approached the police, Jazzman, because monies have been paid into other individuals' accounts, so surely they should be able to track that movement, and also they've been communicating with these people via contact numbers. That surely should be able to be tracked as well. Have you laid a charge at the police station? What have they said?
Okay, so everybody else who's been scammed, I'm the one that advised them to go to the police to lay a charge, because they don't call me. Remember, these people, they'll call me after the fact. So if I go to the police, I don't know what to say. Somebody paid money into whose account, because I'm saying to Mr. Batabaire, and they tried that with Mr. Brian Malloy. They've even tried with other people. I said, well, as soon as you've paid money in that cell phone number, you've got an SMS that says this. You go to the police station, and if you need me to be there, I will come. And then say, this is the real me, this is the fake person who has done this. But none of those people have actually laid charge, because I don't know, Nicole, if I may, I don't know actually if I go to the police to lay charge, what do I say? Somebody's using my name to do what? To robbing people? Yes, they do. But I haven't seen any of these people going to the police station to lay the charges. But I'm just advising them not to, because even if they did, I mean, even if somebody's promising you all this big contract, please don't do it. It's not me. Don't do it. It's not the right person that is talking to you. And 9 out of 10, once they've done this thing, I'm told that this cell phone number then disappears. Then they're not able to get hold of them anymore.
All right, thank you for that, Jazzman. Quite sad to hear that he is going through a moment where fraud is taking place, something which is quite common not only in our country but around the world. So you've heard it from the man himself. If you do receive any such calls of contracts being offered and requests for you to spend some money saying that they are Jazzman Mahlakgane, then that is not true. All right.